I met my goals. Hi guys, this is Heidi and you're watching HeidiKMakeup. I wanted to give you an update on my Pan That palette. I actually have a few different ones that I'm panning right now, but this is the main one. And I'm not wearing it today. I probably should have been. I do want to say that I'm filming this video a few days ahead of time. Today's the 26th, and I think the original video went live on the 2nd. I'm sure this will go live later than today. I think it probably will go live close to the 2nd, but I haven't had a full month with this palette yet. So just a quick reminder, I am trying to pan the Tarte Get Carried Away palette. That was, I believe, Christmas 2011. I want to say maybe 2000. I think it was Christmas 2012 actually. This was a really big deal, and I'm going to go ahead and insert a picture from last month of how this palette looked last month. And here is what it looks like now. So my project pan, or Pan That palette, what I'm trying to do is hit pan on every shade in this palette. I also threw in a bonus shade from this palette, which I'll get to in a minute. And I'm trying to hit pan on every shade in my blush palette as well. But this is the main one that I am focusing on. And since there are approximately 24 eyeshadows, this one obviously had broken when I started. That means I need to hit pan on 2 shadows a month, and I more than did that because this guy, I think I'm going to go ahead and try and finish him. Georgia Peach is not hard for me to use. I use that every day under the eye to set my concealer. I'm not today. Today I probably should have worn this palette, but I decided to take a break for it because I had a palette that came in the mail that I've been wanting to try. But I hit a significant amount of pan in Snowfall in Paris, which is this white shimmer shade right there, and a good line of pan in this black shimmer shade called Volcanic Ash. I've been using this every day as an inner corner highlight, and then I go in with a very small brush and just put it just under my brow bone and then blend the Georgia Peach over the top of it so it doesn't look too intense. And then I've also actually been using this as a face highlight. This I've been using every day as a eyeliner to set my eyeliner, and so you can tell by the way the line is, that's what I've been doing with it. I also have been putting it in the outer corner some. So those I have hit pan on, and then I've been using some of the other shades quite consistently. Pretty much I used to do every other day. For the beginning of the month I would do this palette one day and then take a break the next day, but I decided I'm not seeing enough progress that way, so instead what I want to do is basically use this palette every day, and I've been switching back and forth pretty much between these 2 quads because they seem kind of seasonally appropriate to me. So I've got quite a dip going in this shade right here, which is called Boston Brick. I've been using that in the crease. I've got quite a dip in this shade, which is called Pebble Beach, which is a terrible shade. I hate it. It's just like this unpigmented glitter bomb mess. But I've been using my finger to pat it on. I've been doing my eyeshadow before I do my face makeup every day, and I've been using that wet. And then you can't really tell, but I have been using this one as well. And then the days that I don't wear this quad, I'm wearing this quad. And so I think the next one that I'm going to hit pan on is this shade right here, which is called Hawaiian Palm. Can you guys see the dip going on there? This shade right here is another one of those really bad glitter bomb shades. This is called Sunshine State, which has no pigment to it whatsoever. And then Olive Grove right here I've been really liking as well. So those are the 2 quads I've kind of focused on during the second half of the month. But I have been using other shades as well. I've been using this shade right here called Coral Reef as a blush topper. It's very pretty as a blush topper. Occasionally I will bring this shade in, which is, what are you? Tuscan Sun, to mix in with this quad, which looks quite nice with these. But I think this will be a good summer quad as well. I've also been trying to be pretty creative with the ways that I use my shades, and so I've taken this burgundy shade, which is called Acai Jungle, right here, and I've been wearing a red lipstick and putting it just kind of on the outer corners of the red lipstick to give my lips a really interesting ombre kind of look. Occasionally I'll mix this one in with this quad and layer this underneath this, and occasionally I'll put that in like under the lash line as well. Just about every day I've been taking this gray shade and putting it in the crease because it doesn't show up as anything at all, and I'm like, well, might as well throw it in there because it doesn't do anything. And this Pearl River right here, occasionally I'll use that as well. Now that this month is over and I've got so much pan showing on this, I think I'm going to focus on this one more as my inner corner highlight and even as like a face highlight as well. So I've got good progress going on that. As far as goals for next month, I'm going to keep working on these two quads until I hit pan in one of them, and then I might shift focus a little bit. But I think for the month of January, I'm going to focus on these two quads, and I really want to hit pan on this shade right here, which I think is doable, and then hit pan on something else. I don't know what else, but something else I want to hit pan on. But I think this one's the next one that's going to go. So that is my main palette. And then I threw in just one extra shade from my Urban Decay Feminine Palette that I wanted to hit pan on, and this was super easy. I did it gunmetal. It's gone. I'll use it occasionally because it is in another project, but I've hit enough pan on it that I'm just going to put this palette away until I feel like I've made good progress on this one, and then I might bring this back. We'll see. And then for the blush palette, I figured I have 4 blushes in here. I need to hit pan on one of them per season, so I'm focusing on one each season. Right now, my focus is on Orgasm. I've used this basically every single day, and I see no progress, but I have until March, really, I guess, to hit pan on that, so we'll see how that goes. And then if I don't hit pan on Orgasm by March, I think I'll continue to work on it through the summer and then focus on Sin for fall and winter. And if I just hit pan on those 2 shades, I'll be okay if this palette doesn't finish. As far as goals, like, I might be okay with actually finishing this palette. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's just there are other palettes I like better. But right now I'm just going to focus on hitting pan, and I'd like it to be substantial pan like I have there. I feel good about that amount of pan on every shade. So we'll see. That is my update. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'd love to hear how your pan that palettes are going. If you guys are doing this project, let me know, please. I think I'm following everyone. I've been trying to keep up in the pan that palette community because I just think it's really, really good motivation. But let me know if you are doing this challenge because I definitely want to follow you. If you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, you can hit the subscribe button so the next time I do a video, you'll know about it. You can also see what my family's up to every day by subscribing to our daily channel, which is Sudden Kimpact, or my parenting channel, which is HeidiKMTV. Thanks for watching. Bye. I feel like I did a bit of hauling. In my hand, there's only 3 products, so I don't feel too bad about that, but I have 2 orders that I'm waiting to arrive in the mail, which I will do in a separate haul video whenever they do arrive. And the products that I got are kind of similar to each other. I think the freedom of not being on my 2015 no buy anymore might have gotten the best of me.